You know, there are many, many things about the justice system that I have not understood at all. For instance, if you are rich, you're innocent until proven guilty because you can, pay your bail and then show up to court and then you're either found guilty or innocent and there you go. But if you're poor and you can't pay your bail and you haven't been found guilty or innocent, then you have to spend time in jail. Which is weird because you haven't been found guilty or innocent, which means innocent until proven guilty is a lie. I mean, that just proves it right there. If you're innocent until proven guilty, then why are you sitting in jail because you don't have the money to pay bail? I like that. Why are you sitting in jail if you don't have the money to pay bail? You're not proven guilty. And then recently with the justice system in Texas, they've been releasing thousands of prisoners. Now, the governor did intervene and say that they did block some inmates from getting out, and some inmates who couldn't pay their bail, again, money related. But he did block, for the most part, the release of most of the inmates and things like that. However, releasing prisoners, and then they go to a salon owner and they arrest a salon owner. Thank God the Texas Supreme Court said release her. So let's read this. I'm sure you all know the story, but real briefly, she was a salon owner who said, look, she's got children to feed. Her employees have children to feed. And that it is unconstitutional for them to deny her from working to feed her family and her employees to feed her family. And you know what? Americans were built. Our heritage is from individuals who defy unlawful and unconstitutional orders. And the Constitution trumps what some governor says. Let's read this. Texas salon owner who defied state order to close for coronavirus has been released from jail. Good. Good. I think she had every right. She should have put it under, I opened the business under protest, as part of a protest. A Texas salon owner who was sent to jail for 7 days for violating the state's stay-at-home order during COVID-19 has been released after the Supreme Court of Texas ruling Thursday. Hoorah. Hoorah. At least the wheels of justice did something, although 7 days for doing something that she should have been allowed to do in the first place is horrible. It used to be that the phrase was, it is better that 10 guilty men go free than one innocent man go to jail. Hold on. We live in a social justice warrior society. Let me rephrase that. It is better that 10 whatevers go to whatever than one innocent whatever goes to whatever. How the frick do you phrase it to satisfy everybody? You can't. That's my point. Moving on. On Tuesday, Shelley Luther was found in civil and criminal contempt of court in Dallas for ignoring a temporary restraining order prohibiting her from operating her business. Salon a la mode, according to a court document. You know what? Her business is going to pick up after this. You mark my words. Oh, you want to talk about some bomb-ass advertising? Whew, there you go. National advertising. Didn't cost her anything but 7 days in jail. Maybe it's worthwhile. Who knows? As a result, Dallas Civil District Judge Eric Moy ordered Luther to serve 7 days in jail and fined her $500 for every day the salon stayed open. Hold on. There's a little more to that. She didn't go to jail for defying the order. The judge told her to apologize to the court and to the people of Dallas, or he would throw her in jail and make her pay $500 for every day the salon stayed open. That's what he said. So she went to jail for not apologizing. You petty Judge Eric Moya. You are petty, or Moye, or whatever you're petty. You're petty. Apologize. That's what our justice system is. Apologize for something that I believe was wrong. Well, your order was unconstitutional to begin with. Luther was taken into custody Wednesday. The Dallas County Sheriff's Department told CNN on Thursday it received the court order and released Luther around 1:50 p.m. Absurd that we're even at this point Do you see what's going on here? Our freedoms are being eroded away, and if you're of a certain class, then they're not. It's weird. We're letting 1,000 inmates go because of COVID-19, but you're going to arrest one woman for opening her store. What? Okay, yeah. All right. Governor Greg Abbott announced last week a reopening of certain businesses, but salons were not supposed to be in it until the 8th. The Supreme Court of Texas orders came shortly after Abbott modified his COVID-19 executive order to eliminate confinement as a punishment for violating the order, Abbott said in a statement. The modifications are being applied retroactively, said Abbott, who specified that it should be applied to Free Luther. Yeah. No, it would be unconstitutional to lock anybody up. We have a constitutional right to freedom of movement. Here's my thing. Look, and I've told you guys before, the more freedom you have, you see these guys here? You see this? George Washington crossing the Delaware? Okay? These guys here sacrificed a lot. And these guys here gave a lot for freedom, for you and I to have these freedoms. And one of those freedoms is the freedom to make our own damn choice for our own lives. All right? If I want to go to work and I want to go out there and I want to put myself in danger, but I want to be productive, and what I'm doing is helping bring food and keep food for longer periods of time so it doesn't spoil, and get food to the American tables and prevent the elderly from dying of the heat and things like that, and I choose to take that risk, then you let me take that choice, because that's what freedom is. I understand I might not live very long. I understand I might make some really dumb decisions. But you got to let me make those dumb decisions. That's freedom. That's freedom. Freedom is not safety, I'm telling you. If you're an idiot, freedom can be quite dangerous, but still worthwhile. Throwing Texans in jail who have had their businesses shut down through no fault of their own is nonsensical, and I will not allow it to happen, Abbott said. Hear, hear, thank you. Let the absurdity end. As some county judges advocate for releasing hardened criminals from jail to prevent the spread of COVID-19, it's absurd to have these business owners take their place. Yeah, it's absurd. It's ludicrous that the thoughts are even there. But what is even scarier is that because the thoughts are there, we know which direction this is going. We already have instances of governors just totally changing the law to give themselves more power. But we got to speak up against it when we see stupidity, dumbassery, dumb fuckery. Anyways, I love you guys. I'll keep you informed. I'll see you in the next one. And discuss these things, people. It's all right. Don't fear the censorship. Own it. Beat it down. And tell it to get the hell out. I'll see you guys on the next one.